Welcome to Mr. TV. Now guys, tomorrow night we take on Brighton at home at 8:15 in the Premier League. Now guys, I am feeling really nervous for this game. I'm not feeling confident at all for any game, to be honest, coming up at the moment. I mean, what have us Chelsea fans got to feel that confident about at the moment? Things haven't been great for us, have they? We're so unpredictable, you never know what's going to happen, and it's scary times at Chelsea at the moment. It's not a nice feeling. We just want to be seeing our team do well, have passion, and the manager to be in a settled position. It's just not like that, is it? The manager, we just don't know what's going to happen with Sarri. Could go at any point, could get sacked at any point. Obviously, everything's going on with the players, with like attitude, etc., and then not maybe putting as much effort in as it could be. Yeah, it's very worrying, it's stressful, and it's as simple as that, really. God knows what's going to happen tomorrow night. I wouldn't even like to predict it, but let's hope we keep a clean sheet and get a good strong win. Now, I don't want to see just a scrappy 2-1 win tomorrow night. I want to see the boys putting 100% effort in and a confident win. Brighton is sitting 15th in the table, we're sitting 6th, so there's a bit of a difference there, league rankings. But having said that, did that make a difference between us and Cardiff at the weekend? No. We got a scrappy 2-1 win. Some people said it was undeserved due to referee decisions, etc. So league rankings means nothing. Also, these teams will be aware of how badly we're doing at the moment, and we're so vulnerable as a team at the moment, and other teams will just try to rip us to shreds. They know our weaknesses and they'll try and get in there, and that is a concern, because obviously everyone will be watching us, everyone knows what's going on, and from a tactical perspective, as I said, Brighton will try to rip us apart. They haven't done amazing away from home so far this season, but having said that, as I said, we're unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen with us. So yeah, it's a bit of a tricky situation, but on paper we should be winning this game, but at the moment we're doing so bad, so who knows. But as I said, league rankings means nothing. Brighton are sitting 15th, but then again, look how bad we're doing at the moment. You know, Brighton aren't a bad team. I'm sure they'll show up against us, and we've got to be prepared for that. So yeah, it's a must-win game. We need the 3 points. And as I said, I want to see us play convincingly tomorrow. I don't just want us to just scrape by. I want us to keep a clean sheet and do our best, because we're just not seeing that at the moment. Yeah, your team can get 3 points, but you want to see your team put in a good performance. The fans want to see entertaining football and us play well. We don't want to be sitting here in the first half of a football match with no shots on target like we did on Sunday. We want to see us playing well. We want to see urgency within the team. We don't just want to see us sitting back and playing boring football. We want it to be quick, fast paced, and we want to see the players obviously scoring in the first half, not just sitting back, you know. That happened against Wolves, it happened against Cardiff, a lot of games this season, and we just need to hit the ground running from minute 1, really. But yeah, so guys, let's run through what Sarri said in his press conference today. And actually he came up with some hopeful points that I was actually happy with reading his press conference. So Mauricio Sarri reports there is a little problem with Marcus Alonso's hamstring, so the player will rest for 3 or 4 days. He adds that he thinks Eden Hazard and N'Golo Kante will start tomorrow, but their recent activity must be considered. So obviously Sarri did come out in his last press conference before the Cardiff game saying that Kante and Hazard were tired because they went on international duty. Now, this is going to be a controversial point, but I'm just going to say it anyways. If you have a job and you're tired, you can't just say, oh, I'm not going in today, I'm tired. You've got to go in anyways. These players are world-class players getting paid loads of money a week. They need to be out on the field. They should be able to handle it, you know? Like, if a player's got an injury, that's completely different, because if you've got an injury, you're just going to make it worse by keep persisting, and then you'll be out for longer, potentially. But when you're tired, you just need to go out there and give it your best shot. So I don't really think that's an excuse, and they need started tomorrow. He said they're pretty much gonna, but he said their recent activity must be considered. So that's also annoying, because, like, they need to be playing, you know. Marcus Alonso, hamstring, obviously, injury. Now, let's be honest, Marcus Alonso hasn't been in great form at the moment. So I've actually written up a predicted starting 11 for tomorrow night, and I wouldn't have started Alonso anyways, because he's just not been playing great at the moment. And it's such a shame. I mean, you remember last season when all of us Chelsea fans were singing Marcus Alonso runs down the wing for me? He was doing so well, it was so exciting, and it's just crazy how the player has changed so much. We know the potential's in there and we've seen it, but where's that gone? And I suppose the only way his confidence will boost is by playing consistent games, but then again, we can't risk him playing in consistent games, because you either risk him or you don't play him at all, and not playing him at the moment is the best decision, because we're in such a tricky situation. The manager's job's on the line, the fans are turning against the manager, and it's just not a great situation. So we need to be playing a solid starting 11 that we can rely on. We can't be risking Alonso at the moment. It's as simple as that. Sarri says we started the season very well, so the fans thought everything was very easy for us, but that is not true, as we have to work and improve day by day, and in the future we'll be able to fight for the top position. So fingers crossed, you know. I like that positivity. Let's be hopeful. Sarri talks about deciding at the start of the season that Callum Hudson-Odoi should be in the squad, but he needed then to improve. The boss says that has happened and now he is ready to play. Sarri says that probably Hudson-Odoi will start tomorrow's game. Thank the Lord. Hallelujah. I can't even speak, guys. I'm so tired. Hallelujah. That. Yeah. Thank God. I've been ranting about how much I want Hudson-Odoi to start, and hopefully he finally gets a position tomorrow. Sarri says that tomorrow the fans have to help the players during the match after they can say anything. And that was obviously all from Sarri today. Now, this is my opinion. Obviously, the fans were singing at Cardiff away on Sunday. A lot of chants basically telling Sarri to get out of the club and F Sarri ball and everything. However, in my personal opinion, everyone's entitled to an opinion in football. That's fine. But it's not okay when you're singing that from the away end. At the end of the day, you're supporting 11 players on the pitch. Yeah, fans would come back of, oh yeah, but we want to prove a point. We want to get him out of our club. It's a protest. But at the end of the day, it's not encouraging the 11 players on the pitch. You need to be singing for them, backing them, getting behind them. You need to be singing chants to encourage them to score and win the game, not get Sarri out. That's not helping Sarri, and it's not actually helping the players. And I don't think them fans that was standing in that Cardiff away ground on Sunday would have actually realised that it wasn't really helping the players. I don't think that actually crossed through their head, and they were more wanting to get a point across. But at the end of the day, that's not helping anyone, is it? The club's where it's at the moment. Chelsea will be aware of what's happening with Sarri, so I don't think the fans need to sing that in the away end. I just think it's stupid, to be honest. But it just sums our fan base up at the moment, doesn't it, really? Emma's making a dig there, but it is honest. Our fans, I've already said it, I don't need to go into it again. I've expressed my opinions on a lot of the Chelsea fan base already, but I'm just being honest, it's just not needed. And yeah, I just feel like a lot of Chelsea fans are unreasonable half the time. There's a lot of not very nice people part of the fan base, but it is what it is. It's not going to change, I guess. But that's my opinion. Yeah, sort of digging there. But yeah, so Sarri has come out and publicly told the fans to stop and get behind the players. So fingers crossed they actually do tomorrow night. So let's be honest, Brighton don't have the worst, as I mentioned earlier, they don't have the worst away record at all. They haven't done the greatest against big teams at the moment. Well, this season so far away from home, so fingers crossed we can be one of them teams to beat them. So guys, I'll run you through my predicted start 11 for tomorrow. So I'd put Kepa in goal, and then in defence I would go with Azpilicueta, Rudiger, Christensen and Emerson. Obviously Alonso's injured, so put Emerson out there. I'd have put Emerson out there anyways, because I feel like he's more reliable at the moment. And then in defensive midfield I'd go for Ruben Loftus-Cheek, N'Golo Kante and Kovacic. I'm going for Ruben Loftus-Cheek because he needs to start. Yeah, I'm not going to ramble on about that too much because obviously I expressed my thoughts on that in my Cardiff review that Ruben needs to start. It's amazing. We all know what he can do. We all know what happened Sunday, so he needs to start. In midfield, Hazard and Callum Hudson-Odoi. That'd be great, wouldn't it? And obviously, Sarri's mentioned that Callum Hudson-Odoi will probably start anyways. And then up front, I would go with Higuain, of course. Obviously, he hasn't been the greatest at the moment, but I'd go with him anyways. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below all your pre-match thoughts, your score predictions, and your predicted team lineup. My predicted my score prediction is a 2-0 Chelsea win, hopefully. I wanted to keep a clean sheet, that'd be great, wouldn't it? But yeah, let's go and get the job done. Also, guys, don't forget to tune in after the game tomorrow, where I'll be giving you my match review. And yeah, and fingers crossed I'm talking about us getting all 3 points up the Chelsea. Thanks.